Guy's name? Flappetap. Flappetap. If you care to join, that's on. Hey, everybody, my name is Eric. I'm making a game. That game is called The Godkiller. Alright, so I haven't streamed for a little bit because I've been so damn busy. Oh my god. It's been all the auditions and casting for the voice actors for the game. I'm going to give some idea to people who don't understand that whole process, what that is like. It's definitely just a lot of keeping track of status for what you need and what you have and what you have to do in order to facilitate somebody else to record. So just a lot of work like that. And I've gotten a lot of great content from different voice actors, a lot of really nice performances. Been humbled a little bit by the response I've gotten. Everybody says shit like that, but really, there's a weird thing when you engage people in activities that are enjoyable to them. The market's unfair to people like that. So, you know, my ex-wife, she had a wedding stationery business, and it was filled up with people that they really wanted to make wedding stationery. So therefore, there's a whole bunch of people that were willing to work for less, and the market was kind of skewed towards paying less. It's the same thing for people that make games, like me, until you break through in some way. It's the same thing for people that like to sing and play instruments and draw things, creative people. The market skews in a weird way, and you can end up meeting a lot of very talented people, and I don't have that much money for my project, so I have to be nice, and I have to be organized. I think that's my end of the deal with this weird asymmetrical marketplace around creative people. Hey, Coyote. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for popping in. All right. Well, let me show what's going on. Okay. So the auditions are all going through the C-Space Lab Discord server. If anyone who's like not a voice actor is hearing this and they want to jump onto the Discord server, I think it's about time for me to put a general invite link on our website, but I haven't done that yet, so I will drop it in the description of the stream after I finish streaming. If anyone feels like joining the C-Space Labs Discord server. But the auditions are all going through the server. And the way that I have them set up, there's sort of a front page where the voice actors come in, and it's got all the instructions, and it says what parts are up. Hey, Frightlaw, how's it going? I get Popeyes and Pop is there too. So yeah, then there's all instructions there, and it says here's the parts that are available. We've gone through 3 other rounds, and each one had about 10 parts that were there. And then it points them to other channels, and inside each channel there's a description. Hey, Flappetap. There's a description of what the part is, and it has some basic stuff to say, like who would match up to it, male or female, if they're singing or not. Describes the character, gives some audition lines. It says what the pay will be for it. A few more instructions down underneath. This one, the God character, I was originally going to voice this. I decided not to, because the talent we had inside of this group of people that were auditioning was so high that I couldn't in good conscience just take that role for myself when I know that I'll end up with a better game if I can cast somebody else that can do this voice better than I could. But it's still a part that is really, really dear to me, and I really want to get it right. So I had to revise the audition instructions and put more information about what was needed. When the first set of auditions that came in was kind of off, I knew they weren't going to be right, and I wanted to give those actors a good chance to be well considered. I wanted to shape the auditions that came in afterwards so they'd be more targeted towards the character as I envisioned it. And that kind of screwed over 3 people, just slightly. So Robert, Eccles, Flappetap, and 5, they all auditioned. They all auditioned before I updated the instructions up above. So their first 3 auditions were not quite right, and they were unlikely to be cast based on just those auditions. So to kind of make it up to them, I said I would promote them a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play for you the auditions from each of these 3 actors, and if you are interested in working with any of them, on the stream description after I finish it, I will put in their contact information, and also when I archive it over to YouTube, their contact information will be there as well. So let's play Robert Eccles' God.
It's okay, Em. It is okay. It is okay. It's okay. Em. It's okay. It's okay, Em. It is okay. It is okay. It's okay. Em. It's okay. I love you, Billy. Make it good, Billy. You must make it good. You are smart, Billy. You can make it good, Billy. Billy! I love you. I love you, Billy. Make it good, Billy. You must make it good. You are smart, Billy. You can make it good, Billy. Billy! I love you. I want your soul. I will eat your soul.
So, hey, Flappetap, I'm trying to be good. Captain Crunchiness, glad you're finding it interesting. Let me explain that audition just a little bit. Okay, so there's some audition lines up at the top, and before I explained the weird kind of delivery that's wanted for this, these lines are pretty hard to figure out how to read, to be honest. because you try to put them into some sort of like natural conversation. It just doesn't work. This person isn't talking like a normal person. So that was the correction. So when the actor was going, it's he's trying to do something with this line that sounds maybe like a normal conversation, but I had to explain the abnormality to it. In this part here, this is a singing role. Although in this particular title, the first game, the Godkiller Chapter 1, the actor will not sing. God, the character, will be in other titles, and I do want the capability that they can sing. So I said, let's see if the character, if you can take that character voice and you can sing from a song. I am glad you're having fun. You gotta have some fun along the way. Whatever you're doing, even if you're digging ditches. Okay. People actually dig ditches for a living. They must be annoyed when that's always the go-to job for a sucky job. Okay. Flappetap. Let's play Flappetap. Like I was saying before, I'm not going to comment too much on the individual auditions. It's not fair for me to do that when the casting decision hasn't been made. Okay, so Flappetap is also available for work, and in the description of this stream on Twitch after I get done recording, and on YouTube when it gets archived there, we'll have Flappetap's contact information if you'd like to work with him.
It's okay, Em. It is okay. It is okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, It is okay. It is okay. It's okay.
Yeah, 5 human. Definitely post another audition. I'm not saying you did. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your earlier audition. But yeah, it's generally it's fine to just post more than one. If somebody posted 10 auditions, I'd be like, it's getting kind of crazy. But in general, don't worry about it. Yeah, feel free to post more than one.
It's okay. I love you, Billy. Make it good, Billy. You must make it good. You are smart, Billy. You can make it good. Billy? Billy! I love you. I love you, Billy. Make it good, Billy. You must make it good. You are smart, Billy. You can make it good. Billy? Billy! I love you. I want your soul. I will eat your soul. I want your soul. I will eat your soul.
Cool. Like I said, I'm not going to say too much about individual auditions here, just out of a sense of fairness. Keyblade, thank you. Yeah, there definitely is. I've been blown away, to be honest. Okay, let's go with 5 here, who is also Human 1 TYTV. That just rolls off the tongue.
It's okay, Em. It is okay. It is okay. It's okay. Em, it's okay. I love you, Billy. Make it good, Billy. You must make it good. You are smart, Billy. You can make it good. Billy? Billy! I love you. I your soul. I will eat your soul.
Okay, very cool. I enjoyed those auditions. 5, if anyone also wants to work with that person, the contact info is going to be on the stream description after I get done streaming, or when I archive to YouTube, it'll be there as well. All right. So, and there's a bunch more people auditioned too, but I was really just kind of making it up to those first 3 people who auditioned. It's always I like it when people are a little bit bold and they say, I'm going to be the first auditioner. I'm not going to wait to see what else goes out there. Just like, let's do it. Let's start dancing. I like that attitude, so I definitely appreciate particularly Robert Eccles jumping in and being the first there. Okay, what else can I show you? Here's the overall casting status, and this gives you an idea of like how crazy this gets to keep track of. Let me see, I'll shrink this down a little bit so you can see like all the parts and everything. Okay, now this is like the summary tracking. I have another one over here which I'm not going to click on because it's got personal information in it. But this is just like the overall summary. Like we've got 50 something parts. When it's in green here, that means we've cast it. On this column here, recorded, that means we've got the audio from the actor. And then this one over here, is it in the game yet? And I've got some of the lines in the game. I'm honestly just kind of treading water with this whole casting process. I would love to get more audio into the game, but I'm gonna have to like get through all this audition casting stuff. And then a few people asked, what the heck is this contribution score? It's just a little bit of like status numbers for me. So it represents the amount of effort that it takes to record and put in the game, and all the effort around one of these parts. And if a part has more lines, or if they sing songs, then the contribution score is higher. And as soon as I say it's in the game, it ends up totaling up down here to a percentage of like how much work has been completed. So as soon as I start putting a whole bunch of these recorded stuff in the game, this number here will get higher, and I'll be able to say, oh, I'm halfway done, or I've got it. And then there's other steps here too. Like I have to track for each of these 50 odd people. Have I paid them yet? Have I sent them the script yet? Have I gotten a release agreement back from them? So it's just been just a lot of work to keep track of all that. Okay, let's do something fun. Let's take a look at a scene in the game where God actually appears. Yeah, you could say this is mild spoilers, but I'm going to show the second level of the game. So as spoilers go, I mean, this is what you're going to see 5 minutes into playing the game, so it's not bad. Let's see how well this does. All right, Paradise. This is a level that God appears on for the first time. And you might understand after watching this why it's so important for me to get God right in this game. He's the first character that the player talks to. And he's weird. And that weirdness can be successfully portrayed and become very interesting, or it can just kind of like leave you feeling like you don't get it, like you don't understand this character, you don't understand the game. You might say the acting is bad. Now if we just did kind of a traditional God, if he was just sort of like, I don't know, the, say, Simpsons God, or just somebody with a big booming voice that says normal things, it would not have been, Razophone, good to see you. It would not have been hard to, dang it, I've got the player off in a bad spot because I was testing something. It would not have been hard to do the recording. Like, we just get somebody that's got a very powerful voice, and they would just, deep voice, kind of your typical voice of God thing, and it would work. But God's broken. He's glitchy. He's weird. Let me get the player in the right spot to start the level. By the way, that's God there. You're going to see him moving around in a second. He shows up as a pair of hands. Not as a man in a white robe. Again, it's like if you leave conventions, it gives you the possibility to fail or succeed at a much higher multiplier. So if we just showed a guy in a white robe, maybe on some clouds or something, with a kind of stereotypical booming God voice, would have been easy. Hey, lovable rogue. Another contender for the voice of God. Glad you're here. Alright, let's hit play. Let's show the scene where God is met for the first time by the main character, M. She is born into an afterlife. She doesn't quite remember her past. She's a mess. She's trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. Okay. Okay. So he's born in the egg. Here's the thing. By default in this game, because I'm really betting on the voice acting, I'm going to have it start without subtitles. Because I want people to be listening to the voices instead of just trying to read them. I don't want to be impatient about hearing the voices playing, you know, like they want to skip past them because they already read the subtitles. If there's a punchline to a joke, I don't want it to, the punch of it to be stolen by the subtitles. So by default, no subtitles. But since I don't have all the audio in yet, there will be subtitles in this little demo I'm giving now. Okay, so M, she's out. Thanks, 5. Alright, good luck, 5. Get some good sleep. that's it. That's the first. That's the first scene that has God in it. And God pops up a number of times throughout the game. And yeah, I really want to hear it with all the audio in. The audio is designed so that it just kind of plays in reaction. All the voices play in reaction to what you're doing. You don't like walk up to a character and press a button to talk to them. And if you've ever played the game Portal 2, in some ways it's my prototype. There's never any explicit entering or leaving dialogue with characters. It just happens around you in response to what you do. So I just wanted to make it so that the player appreciates the voice acting but doesn't feel trapped by it. I know like a lot of times I'll be listening to like a podcast or something, maybe doing something else at the same time, like driving or washing dishes, and I thoroughly enjoy the podcast, but I get to go about my business. That's the way the voice acting works inside this game. So yeah, that's the gist of it. Thanks for everybody that joined. This is just going to be a real short stream here. I'm going to close it down pretty quick here because I've just got so much shit to do related to all this stuff. I have to sing 3 songs today, not to go into the game, but just to give a guide to a couple other actors, Ray and Lauren, for singing their songs that will go into the game. So, yeah. So for everyone that joined me, thank you, and I'm going to take off here. All right. Catch you later. Stopping the stream. Stopping the stream. Stop in the stream.